Guys, we are back for episode 2 on Riverbend Springs. And today we are going to be doing whatever we left off on last time. So last time I believe we were doing a field, right? So I think we finished that field. Yeah, I think we did. Yes. I believe we did. And now we're gonna try and manage that field. Or find other things to do on the farm. Sorry. Just had to wait for the glitches to go away. Because let me check the field to make sure I finished it. Looks like I did. And looks like we're growing canola. What does it need? It needs rolling now. So we gotta go either buy or rent a roller depending on how expensive they are. Rollers are also mostly yield improvements, so a more bountiful harvest actually follows. I wonder. I don't even think we can use a roller right now. But there is one thing we can do. We can also we can spread some lime. But first I gotta look at the spreaders and stuff. Because the spreaders will look like we're gonna need them. That does spread lime, but it is fairly expensive. Only manures this one. We would probably need some lime. I could get like a spreader like these. You don't look too like that. Why isn't there any for that cheap? Okay, at least the fertilizers for Kubota aren't that expensive, but they still are a little bit. They're up there. They're up there, definitely. Yeah, they're definitely up there, but we still do need to buy the lime. A single bag of lime is like $4.50, so. Since rolling is really too expensive. So this year, it looks like we cannot do many. We cannot do too much yield improvements. Well, in terms, we actually cannot really do any yield improvements this year because we don't have the money because we just bought a buttload of equipment, so it only ever makes sense. It sucks though. While it does make sense, it does just totally sucks because we could get transportation But then again, would that be like needed? No. Would it be worth it? Yeah. But does it cost way more than we can actually afford? So what we can try to do is we can try to make places to make money when we don't have the money makers. Like, let's say greenhouses. Greenhouses look like they can actually do this. Guess a $3,000 silo ain't hurt nobody. And then there was 3,000. But unfortunately now we have to buy a barrel. Which barrels do cost like a fair amount of money, so don't expect to be getting one. We also need a place to do the liquid from. So that should have been our first step, putting down a little water thing. Let's do silo expansions. Looks like there's really nothing. How about silos? There's a lot, but none of it is actually what we need. Containers. On the good side, there is a good container that can fill up a trailer, but on the bad side, it does cost $3,000. Our only other $3,000. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Hold up, let me try something. It looks like we do need like a small water tank, but currently it looks like our sources are not really that. Oh shoot, I did rice saplings. Can rice saplings actually sell? Hold up, let me check the market. Prices. Please tell me they. Please tell me. Please. Where is it? Um. Oh no. Oh no. It's not good. Not good. They sell for quite a lot also. Right now they're in their peak at $10,000. Wow. It sucks because we do not really. Okay, now that's on my map. I'm gonna need to buy like a trailer. But actually, no, never mind, because right now that is probably not a good idea. But the greenhouse was because it looks like they are very profitable and they will profit us in the future. So I could probably guess we can just say goodbye to this day because it looks like it can't even be more productive than this. Or we could look at the generators for money. They do tend to generate money. They're a factory more like. There's the government subsidy signs, but those are cheating, so I'm not gonna use those. And our loan is already to the top, so we can't really exactly buy anything. Or, take some money out in a loan. We lost 200,000. We lost 6,000 at a greenhouse. I bought 260 in new vehicles. We can't even repay 5,000, bro. Okay, we're kind of stuck in this financial time, so let's just, leave it in the past. Because once those plants grow, we're going to be raking in the money. I mean, a lot of it. I also really hope we can transport it, actually, because I don't even think we have the right things. Finally, I can actually go to sleep in the game. Because we don't have anything that is currently working. Like, except for our crops, which are growing daily. But yeah, now we're in the minuses. So I really doubt that this sorghum or canola can make that back. Because that is not good to be in the minuses. The minuses are terrible. At least there's plus 35% yield, even though we haven't even done anything to the yield improvements yet. I mean, honestly, we've just let it bone dry, because that's like kind of just what we did, and we didn't really exactly think of that because we did not think of actual how this would go. Like, we only thought about basically the short process. Now we're in the insane minuses. 6,000. Oh no. Come on, crops. I'm gonna need you to grow extra fast. Oh no. I'm weeds now. Please tell me we have to look at the harvesting time. And please tell me we don't have to wait another couple months. Harvest season for canola. Oh, it's not even close. No. Wow, at least we have the past like 4 more months. And then we could go restart it again. And then go either June or July. June or July. June or July. 4 sleeps and then 3 more. 4 sleeps and then 3 more. Okay, I think I'll remember that. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna be in the minuses, like the real big minuses. The 10,000 minuses 10. Because in only 2 sleeps, we earned like 10, like 6,000. So right now we're at 13,000. We kind of need to keep skipping the days because, to be honest with you, we're just gonna go and keep going in minuses. And trust me, we're gonna make that all back. We just need the crops to start making. Oh yeah, this is not good. This is not. This is just terrible at this point. Because we can't even do anything about it. It's like the game doesn't give us any auxiliary services type. And $20,000 debt. And already we're like 1,020,000 debt. So we just added more onto that. So I kind of hope. I mean, I know we're gonna make it back, just not in the moment of process. It's like minus 23,000, right? April and then June, then July. June or July, okay. That was one we actually had. Like, why does this dude keep inviting me? He always invites me. And then the moment I join, he's like, "Oh, hi, Liam. Happy to see you." I'm like, and then he says, "Let's play the Crew Motorfest." And then I play with him. And then he says, "Let's do a Hellcat car meet." And I'm like, "Have you even completed like even a little bit of the playlist yet?" Like the main story is the best part of Motorfest because it's so fun. The thing is, he's a sore loser, so he cannot play in that league. Because in that league, he'd lose. I know it. Because when I used my true tactics, I beat him by a mile. So, so either he plays like he should, or he doesn't play with me at all. 'Cause that's all I play. That's how I play. That's just how I play. And there's no changing he can do about it because it's not his choice. It's what I like to play and how I like to play. He always does unnecessary missions. Like in Riders Republic, bro just says, "Can we do a mountain bike meetup?" Like, bro, have you even completed a single event yet? You're fresh out the water and you barely completed anything, so stop doing meets. I get they're fun and all, but you just cannot do them. In these stereotypical missions, you cannot actually do that. You have to actually play them, or the game just loses its purpose. Like, what's Farming Simulator's purpose? Farming, right? Guess what bro does? Jumps a car off a cliff at like 500 miles an hour. Like, that is not what the game is meant for. I get the game has the physics for that and all the mods and stuff, but, well, at least try to do an ounce of farming. Just a tiny bit. It's like a single ounce. Like, you don't even have to do anything. You just have to try your best. That's all you have to do. And I'll be happy of it. Just as long as you actually play how the game is actually able to be played. How is the canola growing? It literally grew plants on top already. So, I guess July does it. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm probably guessing we're gonna have this debt for a really long while. Until we earn just a tiny bit above it. I buy the water tank, I buy water, and then I put it in the greenhouse. That's a huge profiting business because you can actually make from that. Now this is the color it needs to be. Oh, heck yes. Yeah, and now we're doing this. I do too much. What's that damage there? Wait, I've got it here too? I think I have that damage from just stopping in the middle of the field because my friends are texting me. And so, as you guys can see, we are currently trying to harvest this field, and it is working and all. It's just, this header is a little small. I mean, it's kind of big for the harvester it's on, but it's small for the size that headers can actually get. And this thing is actually a small harvester, so it's only able to hold so much. Oh my goodness. My PlayStation is a friggin' jet engine. Yeah, it even sounds like one. My PlayStation's a jet engine, like literally right now. 3 rows and we're already halfway, well, more than halfway up. It's crazy because this tank is absolutely abysmal. No, actually, no. If that's not the right word, then I mean small. Okay, right now we're almost filled to the brim, so I really hope we haven't planned on all this. Because all of this is just too much for this specific harvester, I guess. For any normal harvester, this would be like a cakewalk, but this one, oh, this one is really small, so it just cannot handle that much. All of the grain sections are already all the way filled. Like it's even surpassing the little divider. We're filling up quick. Now we're just like above 90. Please do not reach 100. You know what it is? It literally just surpassed the limit. Hey, wait a minute. I have an idea. Since the grain wagon does not work like any normal wagon, you can actually maybe even insert all the grain into it, because it'll take it probably. Or you can lay all the grain on the ground, then have it just come up and pipe it and you know pick it all up. Because I probably could just you know. Okay, so here comes the moment of truth. I believe I'm actually gonna use this Super Duty because it looks like the best option for all this without having to tear apart the barn. He says, can we play? Looks like this thing does not have the PTO to do that. Because it can't really. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to tear apart the garage and grab this. Because this thing looks like it's the only thing that can actually do that. So it looks like we're gonna have to use the tractor for that. And then we're gonna haul it with the truck. Because hauling grain with the truck is easy because it's nice and fast and it can get there as fast as possible. So, why isn't it working? Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay, I guess that's why we have a loader and a bucket. At least we got a semi-decent bucket. I guess we gotta find the silo now, wherever you are. Why does he keep doing that? Okay, well, at least we got the grain cleaned up. But now we gotta find a way to transport it since we do not have a trailer. When bro says we went, oh, so I have this friend named Alex, right? He absolutely hates it. He absolutely hates the fact that I'll leave things out because we might need them. Now I know that might sound weird to you, but that's just him. It kind of sucks because whether you like it or not, he's gonna make you play APM with you all APM with him all day. And if you don't like it, then guess what? He does not want to be your friend anymore. He says you're absolute trash at being his friend, and he doesn't want to be your friend anymore. Like, bro, the day the day we met, right? We were both playing, right? And I accidentally joined his server because I was joining random servers for fun. He acted like the nicest person ever, so I let him know all the intel and everything. My name, everything. And then guess what? He got mad. So he gets mad on a daily basis. At me, like every 5 seconds. So that kind of sucks. Also, when I'm with Ryder again, Ryder, right? Ryder, the guy that always does things that he shouldn't really do, and then says that he wants to play something else. Like, bro, you already settled on this. I asked you twice. I said, are you sure? And then he kept saying, yes, I'm sure, I'm sure. And then guess what? 20 minutes later, he's like, I'm bored. Can we play something else? We just started playing that game. You're only bored because you don't have anything in it. And the only reason you don't have anything in it is you'll always choose to play another game every 5 seconds. And that's why you don't have anything in it. And I say it's only boring because you make it boring, not because you actually mean it's boring. I only said that to him because he always makes things boring because he never actually sticks by the game. If he stuck by the game and did all the races, he would not get bored within a 20-second radius. Like, we're at the point where I feel like he doesn't even want to play the game in the first place. Maybe I should just stop playing with him altogether. Because it's just not fun that he does that all the time. Safe to say I kind of hate him. Because he just... Can I even put it into words? Be honest, guys. Can I even put it into words? Because I think I already put it into enough so you guys can understand it, not because I can understand that. Because I want to talk, more or less, but it's just boring to talk, to be honest with you. because I have nothing really to talk about. I have the gameplay to talk about if I want to talk about the gameplay. And honestly, if my viewers can't exactly tell what I'm doing, but I've told you guys multiple times before that I can harvest, and this is what harvesting looks like, so that they know for whenever I do harvest. And I'm trying to focus so I don't mess up. Like, I need to pay attention because it is useful to pay attention in this type of type of thing. Array, like, so more. I'm surveying it in a way where I can tell where you guys can tell what I'm doing, because it looks kind of cool. I bought this harvester and a header. Well, if it's a harvester, it's meant to harvest. So the only thing I'd realistically ever use it for is either harvesting or transporting. On rare occasions, you might see it on a trailer or something, because I'm bringing it somewhere new or else. Well, we do kind of still have to unload all that grain. Oh Lord, I'm so hungry. I could have had a croissant by now, but I wanted to do a video instead. Because when I eat, I don't like to be online. I wish I earned money from storing my crops, but what's the line if I can't? Exactly. Because I'm in the minuses currently, and I wonder if there's any equipment I should sell. Maybe my Tico. It's not really worth it. And maybe even my SIP favorite, because that goes along with it too. And the Albert fork does not have to go, but what was... Do I really need that? Probably not, right? I mean, just for now, I'm gonna put down some financial help, because those kind of look like I need it. I know government subsidy looks like cheating, right? But, eh. You can't put it down even if you're minus. Come on. That's kind of hilarious. They made it cost like nothing. It's a little bit cheesy. I just have to get above the minuses and then I can place down some financial help just for now. Give me 40,000. A couple 40,000 signs. Okay. Now, I knew you might think I just said 40,000 signs, but that is what I said because these signs actually makes 47,000. 40,000 a month. Because I kind of need some financial help right now because this the costs of waiting is just off the charts. So honestly, I need some help with that because I cannot even make up that price even when I sell some of my equipment. Like I just let go of for like 2 pieces, like maybe 3 pieces of equipment just to survive, because I wanted to place down some government subsidy signs. Not all the way up ones, just some that are very small. They're very small amounts. Small compared to the 8 million you can earn per month if you put them all the way up. Which I'm not going to put them all the way up because that's unrealistic, and 40,000 a month does seem a little bit like good because it does make sense to be an actual salary. If it was a salary that would actually make sense, it'd be kind of just a tiny bit less than that. But for a single month, that's really good. If you get a 6-figure thing, that would be nothing for you. Because, a good salary per month is actually good because I placed down like 40,000 signs. 40,000 signs means like the 40,000 line of signs because they earn you 40,000 technically. So, I know that sounds a little cheeky, but I call them 40,000 signs because they actually make you 40,000. They also give you hourly, basically. I'm gonna sleep overnight and my teammate. I could have made my It's a little more than I expected. I could buy the next best one out there. Matter of fact, I can even get my whole farm started. I could get a semi and a trailer and then I could start expanding my way of working and stuff. Like I can do everything just with this. Like that little decision was the best one I've ever made. I fancy the reliable trucks, like the like the liners. But they are a little bit expensive considering that they're semi trucks, they're kind of cheap though. So I prefer like the Pinnacles and stuff because the Pinnacles are actually very reliable. Hold up. Hold up, guys. I am making a video. Okay, decab. I'm not gonna do a sleeper on this. Looks like it's just gonna be a day cab. We're gonna put the MP7 425 in there. The classic red. The classic red. There we go. I know now we only have 50,000. But trailers do not, like, a good trailer costs a lot, but a medium trailer just doesn't cost that much. Only because it's just a little bit. I mean, honestly, all I really need would be a tractor one, but tractor ones are a little more, I mean, less expensive, but like, in what case would I need it on my tractor? I mean, honestly, I could put the gravity wagons, but that lead to a lot more use on the tractor. And it'd also be very hard on it, so I'd rather not do that. Exactly, because if I do that, just so you guys know, if I do that, I might, strain my tractor a little bit because it's not powerful enough. I would get a more powerful trailer, no, more powerful tractor, I mean, but that would not fulfill the fully, you know, the thing. If I get like just a trailer, like a small trailer, I could be booming, if you know what I mean. Like, cause right now I do not have that big of a budget, and I would kind of like to greatly preserve this money so that I don't spend it all in one shot, but I also kind of need a trailer. Cause right now in August, um, oh, I need 60K and I only have 53 currently, so I'm gonna try and sell some things. Not my truck, but looks like this thing has to go. Because all I need is a good trailer and a truck, and then I can be booming. This is really all I needed. 60,000. But come on, I need to sell like one or two more things if I want it. What do I need to sell next? You know what? We'll get a better header. So, you know, I don't need the header I already have because I am gonna get a better one eventually. So let's just get the triple hopper currently. Let's do it to match my truck. I am gonna try and get that canola sold because it is a little valuable. And next year I would love to put some yield improvements on the crops this time. Because last time that did work out, but I couldn't find the yield improvements, and also I kind of need the water tank for water. Oh no! Oh, that was I almost put it in the river. For no oversteering, I'm just gonna use my steering wheel. Let's try and do this. Okay. Gonna be using the indoor cam. Actually, more like looks that we're gonna be doing this. So 2 hands on the wheel. Center myself so I can punch it. I'm punching it. This nut just doesn't go that fast, but it's very reliable. I have more of the taste in the reliable ones because they're good and they'll last you a lifetime, so never have to do much maintenance. American Mack trucks are very reliable. So, I mean, I'm not lying though. I'm generally just not. Because do I really have to lie? Do I really have to be that down bad to be lying? So let me check the selling seasons. It's in prices. Where's canola, 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 canola? Okay, looks like their high is in November, but no. Well, the price is going up. I kind of do need some money. He needs the money. He needs the money. Money, 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 money. Okay. That was kind of a mess up. Even by accident. Okay, at least 4,000 liters is not that bad. Next year, we need to have a more bountiful harvest along with more fields. I needed to take that turn extremely wide just to make it. It looks like we're going towards it if we're going this way, but also looks like it's that way, but we do kind of have to turn. Oh, okay. Oh, my tummy is rumbling. Recently, I've been recently a little fascinated. Honestly, only eating around one meal or two meals a Usually I used to eat 3, but now I just eat 2 because it's weirdly enough, I don't even feel like eating, honestly. So bye guys, verse of the day. Autism is not just a superpower. It makes the mind super, and it's not like the mind can't work as hard. It can even work. It can you it can work unique, and that's a way to accept. Because when you do not accept autism, it does not feel welcomed in people. When people feel like they're being bullied because of their autism, it's not like they want to have autism. It's just because they were born with it. It's not generally because they can fix it or anything. So don't impact them about it because they cannot fix it. Or, it's just better to learn how to accept autism and embrace it and bully it and make it feel bad. We who have autism are actually more sensitive to some sounds. So if they tell you to stop making that sound, stop. It might actually hurt their ears. And that might be your verse of the day. So if you enjoyed this video, the video is about to cut out because it can't really go above an hour. So that's our verse of the day. Remember to hit that big old subscribe button. Have a good day. See you in the next episode. Hit that big subscribe button. Maybe even like the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe drop a comment. I listen to my comments, so I get feedback from them. So please comment if you want something in the video. And remember to always accept autism because it's not given as a thing to be able to be taken away. Also, but it is given as gift. It's gifted. It's a special gift. It's like a gift. It's like a gift. You should feel gifted from it. As you guys can see, I'm currently unloading the canola. So I just earned $7,000 from that. So do I really need financial support anymore? $7,000 from harvest alone is just, it's pretty good and all, but it's just, for all the time I spent on it, if I did not put down those financial support things, then our farm would go into bankruptcy and referringly just die out eventually. It gets sold by auction, and it would not be a farm anymore. It'd probably get sold off to someone who does not know a single thing about farming and does not want to do the farming. So that's why I'm trying to keep this farm alive. And that's why, and I also haven't posted in a while, so I'm sorry for that. But okay, we might be back with a good series. I almost let that one slip there, but I didn't. So learn to accept it. With autism, learn to accept it and embrace it, not bully it and make it feel bad. So that's our lesson for today, plus verse. And when this video ends, I'm gonna make sure this thing is at the place. So, but I